Hi, it's me again, and I'm back with another one of the letters from TV licensing. And I love doing these videos because so many people find these letters quite scary and intimidating, and they get one through the post, they don't know what to do. And they stumble across this channel and they get the help that they need because I'm going to break this letter down, let you know all about it, what to expect, and what's not scary about it. So let's crack on because this is quite a good one. This is the letter you will get if you're visited by a TV licence enforcement officer, or Goon as we refer to them as, and if you didn't answer the door or you weren't in, this is what they may very well leave you. So let's take a look and let you know all about it. Right, let's go. So it looks like they've refilled the red ink in the printer for this one. They've been running out of red ink on some of the more recent letters. Our records show your property has no TV licence. I visited today to find out why. None of your blooming business. Why? There's no law that says I have to have a TV licence. If there's not one on my property, you don't need to find out why, do you? Oh, it annoys me. Anyway, we'll get through it before I start doing the getting annoyed stuff. You have not replied to our letters, so my visit today was the next stage of the official investigation into why your address doesn't have a TV licence. So let's just quickly recap those first couple of little bits. So it's important to remember, if you're new to all this, that it's not the law to have a TV licence. You do not have to have a TV licence to own or watch a TV. You need a TV licence if you watch or record anything that's being broadcast or use BBC iPlayer to watch BBC TV shows. That's it. If you don't want to do any of those things, so you can watch Now TV, Disney+, Netflix, all the catch-up services like ITV Hub, All 4, Demand 5, all of that you can watch without a telly licence. Links below letting you know more about that. But you can do all of those things without a TV licence, so you don't require a TV licence. So if you don't want to pay for your TV licence, there's two ways to go about it. You can do what I do and tell them I don't need a TV licence, which is called a no licence needed exemption that lasts for 2 years, or you can just blank them, as is your right to do. You don't have to talk to them. So they may send you loads of letters being really scary and chasing you up. And it says here, you have not replied to our letters. You don't have to reply to their letters. They're just trying to sell you something. You don't have to reply to them. So I don't understand how they get away with this sort of thing. So my visit today was the next stage of the official investigation. What official investigation? What have you got to investigate? It's crazy, isn't it? It makes it sound so scary and intimidating. It's not an official investigation, it was a sales call. A salesman was going to knock on your door and ask you if you wanted to buy a product. That's it. It's not an investigation. They can't investigate anything. Anyway, let's carry on. Don't risk prosecution and a fine of up to £1,000. You're breaking the law if you watch or record live TV programmes on any channel or device, or download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer without a TV licence. The maximum penalty is a £1,000 fine, plus any legal costs and or compensation you may be ordered to pay. So if we remove the scary stuff out of there, that's what should have been in the big red box at the top, isn't it? You need a TV licence to watch or record live TV programmes on any channel or device, or download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer. Just put that at the top. And then you can put underneath in a little thing, do you still require a TV licence? If you do, we'd like to sell you one. If you don't, that's okay. That's all they've got to say, isn't it? Now, let's break this down a bit more, because if you're caught doing something you shouldn't be doing without a TV licence, the maximum fine is £1,000. It is very rarely given out, though. It's normally, the average fine's about 180 quid, which isn't far off the cost of the blooming TV licence anyway, is it? But how would you get that £1,000 fine is the important point here, isn't it? Yeah, and there is only one way, and that is by talking to one of the people when they knock on your door. There is no other way. So their investigation, their sales visit, which is what it is, many people think that they're police or they're bailiffs or something. They've got some kind of power because they dress official and they say things like official investigation. I promise you, they are door-to-door salesmen. They are no more than that. They get paid by commission, so they are incentivised to try and sell you a licence by any means, because they've got a family to feed. They've got mortgages to pay themselves, haven't they? So they're incentivised to sell you something you may not need. And because of that, they won't tell you the truth all the time, and they may try and stitch you up. I hear a lot of horror stories about it, and it is quite bad. So if you get a knock on your door and you open it and you say, hello, who are you? And they say, I am from TV licensing. I've just come to check if you need a TV license, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to them in any way, shape or form. They may ask you to sign something. Do not sign it. They're not bailiffs. They're not police. They don't have any more power than you or I. Close the door. So how that should run is, Hello, who are you? Hi, I'm from TV License. You go, immediately, no thank you, close the door, and they will toddle off. I promise you, they can't do anything. They are door-to-door salesmen. If you don't require a TV license, the best way to deal with a knock on the door from a TV license enforcement officer is to close it immediately. If you don't believe me, have a look down below. I'll put a link to a playlist of people who have sent in their videos of them doing exactly that. And they go away and you won't hear from them again. You may get a visit in a month or two again, you never know, and they'll get a door closed in their face again. And they make notes on their system. They know the houses that don't take any of their guff. They know the houses that shut the doors in their faces. And they're not going to keep coming back because they're getting commission. You know, they haven't got time to waste knocking on a door that's not going to talk to them. They need to go and find some easier prey. Now, it's the best way to deal with them, I promise. There's no better way to do it. And it makes you feel good as well. To stop this investigation, act now. Buy a license. Funny that. Transfer your current license. So the two big boxes there, buy a license or transfer your current license. I don't agree with that. Buy a license can be in a box, okay, that's fair dues. But the other box should say, let us know you don't need a license. Simple, isn't it? And then under that, say you don't actually have to let us know. You can just ignore us and bin these letters. Oh, I'd love to see that. It'd make me so happy to see them being honest, truthful and open about TV licensing on one of their stupid letters. If your property doesn't need a licence or is currently unoccupied, go to TV Licence No TV. We may still need to confirm this with another visit. So they don't want you to tell them you don't need a licence. So I do it, but I might very well stop that the next time it comes up for renewal because I don't like these scare tactics. You're trying to do the right thing here by telling them you don't need a licence. And they say we still may need to confirm this with another visit. In other words, we need to send a sales officer to your house to try and sell you something you've told us you don't need. It's pressure sales tactics, and aren't they illegal pressure sales tactics? If you don't take action, we will continue our investigation. You can find out more about our enforcement and prosecution process at tvlicence/visit. Scary wording again, isn't it? Scary wording, and they put that in there on purpose. Enforcement and prosecution process. Do you think that's in there because they want you to know about that? Or do you think that's in there because they want you to see those words and be scared? It's the latter, isn't it? It's the latter. So if you're new to all this and you got one of these letters in your post box, quick recap here. Don't be scared of it. They visited, you weren't in, brilliant, you had a result. Okay, if you do get a visit from them, do not talk to them, close the door, say no thank you, be polite. No need to be horrible to people, is there? They're only earning a living, that's a crap living, but they're only earning a living. So be polite, close the door, say no thank you, get the door shut immediately, or just don't open the door to them in future and they'll stop coming back. If you've got a ring doorbell or something, you can see who it is, just tell them to go away from there, don't even open the door to them. But nothing's going to come from this, you've got nothing to be scared of. They don't know what you're doing in your house. I mean, you shouldn't be watching stuff you're not supposed to be watching without a telly licence anyway. I do not condone that in any way. But the fact that you could tell them that you don't need a licence and they can still come and knock on your door is massively wrong, and that's why I'm in this fight. But I promise you, don't be scared about this. If you have any further questions, you'll find out how to email me below. Please do it. I try and reply to as many people as I can. It takes me a little while sometimes because I do have a full-time job. This isn't my job. And yeah, I will try and get back to you and give you the help you need. Or just leave a comment below because we've got such a wonderful community here and they will help you. If you have a question and you put it in the comments below, I guarantee someone will help you. They're really nice people. We get the odd snooty person down there. It's YouTube. What do you expect? But, you know, you're going to get the help that you need just by dropping it in the comments if I don't reply to you in time. So do feel free to do that. If you want to learn any more about the letters, you'll find a playlist to the letters below in all the bump as well. I put down there. So take a look at those and that will help you out with any future letters you might get. And there's videos down there about how to deal with visits a bit better and other stuff that you might find interesting if you're looking at being TV license free. So I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about this letter. If you do get any letters, do send them over to me. The links are below. Send all your letters over and maybe if it's one I haven't done before, I can make a video on it to help more people out there to understand how not scary all these letters are and how ridiculous this whole situation is. Don't forget to leave your comments as well, like button, subscribe button, all the stuff people on YouTube say. And I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.